striker that's the finished article. Šeško is not that, bro. You don't need a project striker, bro. Like, because your manager would think, yo, if we scored more goals, we'd win the league. All right, cool. So now you need a proven goal scorer, bro.
Exactly. But he wants to play a certain man up front, and all the news, again, to be fair, the manager hasn't told me this, but you read The Athletic and all of them things. Kai's going to start the season as the striker and whatnot, which, again, I'll take, all right, cool. But you're going to live or die by your decisions. Make sure we win something come May. By hook or by crook, however you want to do it, whether you want to go for an experienced, proven striker or this project shit. Because now I look at it in that, cool, obviously, I hope Šeško does the business and all of that. But if he is a guy that's good but not great and gets us X amount of goals, cool, that's your striker, brother. What's going on the left-hand side? Because you need to kind of mimic the Liverpool thing where you got two machines left and right and the striker just chipping in. If you don't do that, if you don't do the conventional way of a number 9, we're going to be in issues. Because when you remove the romance, cool, I'm actually calm with Declan Rice in the 8. But towards the end of the season and for large parts, if Rice ain't making that run, if Saka, ain't doing it, we're in issues. Or we ain't gone for a little purple patch of Martinelli and Trossard. Because this is what annoys me. We've got enough. If we want to be a team that continuously finishes second, gets to the semi-finals, has a half-decent record, or better yet, a good record against the top 6, has some good days out, win some battles, but not necessarily the wars like City and Real Madrid. We've got enough. But we've all watched football. We're not experts, but we've all watched football. You see, if you want to go from being a good team to a great team, kind of what piggybanking off what Rants is saying, these questions need to start getting answered. You need to know X amount of goals from your striker, X amount from your left winger. All right, Martinelli, Trossard, these men are on the bench. They can come in. We haven't been able to do that. And all of the things that we've spoken about now, and will over the summer, and many Arsenal fans, I'm sure if people go back here and listen to the streams that me and you have done, I probably said the same things a year ago. If nothing changes, nothing changes, bro. It don't make sense.
I hear it. I hear it completely, bro, and I have to agree, bro. One thing I would say, though, when you said about finishing second, bro, the way that City are showing intent,
it's dark.
If you don't match their intent, that second place ain't a given, bro.
I said it earlier, bro. I think City win the league. At this moment in time, and I'll probably change it. I think right now, because I've just felt, and I've said this to you many times, I just think the way Pep's gone outside this season, and everything we're seeing about his wife and the coaches and the money, I don't think he's going to accept that. I think he's going to wreak havoc. I think he's going to win the league. So City are going to win the league. I think Liverpool are second, and then it's a toss-up, and whatever happens, isn't it?
That's where the way I see it. And like you said, yeah,
obviously,
man, this is City's worst Premier League finish in a while in terms of the way they played and also
league position. Without a
doubt. And this brother's got rid of all his coaches straight away, and he's buying new players. This guy is vexed, bro. So he's gonna be up for this season, bro. There's no two ways about it, bro. He's gonna literally start the season well. Usually City start a bit slow and then they turn it on a bit later.
No, he's gonna do madness.
Yeah, I think they're gonna start. Yeah,
that Club World Cup is a pre-season. Pep's gonna do madness. Agreed. It's gonna be horrible to see.
Yeah, trust me, I completely agree. And if you got them, and Liverpool are spending like a big club for the first time in recent times, really, which means you have to respond. If Arsenal don't respond, you could find yourself just slipping away from that part of the table just by default.
Just buck up your ideas and stay small enough, long enough, you become big enough, close enough, man. Like, you know what? We're just going to have to do the underrated thing. Just go about your business. This is why social media Arsenal fans are the worst, because they love to scream and shout. Listen, Arteta, the club, please, just do what needs to be done. We've got no divine right to win trophies, but at least just arm yourselves properly, innit? Just arm yourselves properly. That's all I ask. Just be competitive, bro. We weren't competitive trying to fight for this league table. People can lie and say we was. No, we wasn't. Oh, we had the same losses as Liverpool. Cool. Look at the draws. Everybody, and I think some Arsenal fans, the ones that are not logical, they love to. Injuries is obviously a factor, but they love to kind of make out everything was great when everyone was fit. We had Havertz up front. We had Saka. We had all these guys, and we was complaining about stuff. There's not one single reason as to why our season didn't happen the way we needed it to. There's several. Go and address that. Or we're gonna be here speaking about the same things, and that's where I am. It's like, you lot show me, in it. Like, there's no point getting excited or whatever. Show me if you're serious. Simple as that. For me, anyways.
Yeah, facts. And
dark.
For instance, yeah, if you do sign Zubimendi, Šeško, and Sane, yeah, do you think that's enough?
Wait, who do you say? Zubimendi, Šeško, Sane?
Because those are the 3 players you've been linked with, like heavily linked with.
Nah, I still think I need a unpopular opinion. I think we need a couple of defensive reinforcements for depth purposes. Clearly, it's not that deep, but the goalie situation beyond David Raya. And then in an ideal world, it's not up to me. I'd like 2 strikers. In an ideal world, you get your plan A like Gyökeres, and then your Šeško plan B. You get a bad boy left winger. I'd love 3 midfielders, or at least 2. I'd love you can get me 2 8s, you can get me a 6 and an 8, any of that. And then if you did everything, I'm not gonna lie, like I like Odegaard. You know how much I like Odegaard. But if you could get someone that's direct competition for him or gives us something different, great. But I know my club is not going to do all of that. And I actually think like competition for Odegaard or someone that plays in that role, that's rightly or wrongly, I think that's low on our priority list. So, boy.
I hear it. Hey guys, I don't know, bro. Straight News ain't no decent source, blood. You know them one there. I can't lie, but this Minte yeah. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Thank you.
Another year or 2,
I doubt all these top teams can be monitoring, man. He ain't that good. You know,
they probably are monitoring him, but monitoring and bidding and doing all those things, as you know, Rants, is very different. Man, I'm probably watching him. That's about it. I can't see it beyond that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I say Real Madrid leaders want a reaction from Rodrigo on the pitch, want him to show it at the Club World Cup this after he informed the club he wants to stay. He was never leaving.
Hey, Rodrigo, shout me. Look how they treat you. Shout me.
I see Arsenal fans, I see Chelsea fans talk about Rodrigo. He was never going to leave Real Madrid, bro.
Shout me, my brother.
He was never, ever going to leave Real Madrid. It was never happening. So
all of what you've done at Real Madrid and they're treating you like that, shout me, man. Shout me, Rodrigo. Come on.
He's not going nowhere, fam.
You won't have to play against Lewis Kelly again. Come on.
Nah, he just needs to just get his head down and play football, bruv. I can't lie. He's got a new manager, bro. This is a time where, as a player like him, you should be excited.
Yeah, that's why he's not leaving. At least until Xabi if he even does leave, he has to have
until the manager says, "I don't want you here." This should be a time where you're like, "Yeah, this is calm."
And you're not going until at least after the Club World Cup, which every team is taking it very seriously because I think the prize money is like 100 million. And especially exactly like as good as Real Madrid are and all these things, we all know the money that's offered to the Premier League and all them other teams domestically is peanuts. So you want to try back that. So we'll have to see, man.
Brother, Lewis Kelly linked to Real Madrid. This is not. I don't believe.
Hey, remember when you didn't rate him? Remember you told me to be up full of it. You're part of the gang now, innit, Rats? I tried to tell, man.
What are you talking about, man?
He's cold, man.
Nah, bro. That you can play, bro.
He's a baller. Haaland did it again, man. I see he even doing this thing. He lost to the part-timers.
Right, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
I saw you. You don't want a trophy, but I see you lost to some part-time dons.
What's this guy talking about?
Man, I'm losing to dons selling sugarcane and that is crazy out here, man.
Hey, listen, what time's Lewis Kelly playing tonight in the final?
That's shameful.
What time's he playing in the final? Nah, bro.
Big up Lewis Kelly, bro. Talk to me about Nuno Mendes, my guy.
Man told me Havertz is back and fit for the final, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the
Havertz is the Champions League winner, not my club.
Got the league for the final. Man, they've got the league.
Talk to me about McCabe, bro. Talk to me about McCabe. That's all I need to know. My lady fullback, McCabe.
What are you telling me? What are you doing?
It's calm, man. It's calm. PSG. Hey, Luis Enrique is gonna sell us a couple players. Watch. We're gonna shock the world in the market.
No players, bro. What are you talking about? No, he's not.
What did someone say? I don't know. Did someone comment Bacola and Due is arriving at the Emirates? I don't know. I don't know.
No one is leaving PSG to go to Arsenal.
Bro, we locked up. Trust me. When Wenger and them man chat to them, don't listen to Arteta, Berta, Wenger, Henry, David Dean, wherever you are, and me. Let's just go talk to the wavy dons, man.
Nah, get him in. You ain't get no players from him. You just need to tell your guy Ethan to grow a beard and then he can be Zaire Emery, bro. You know them one day, bro. That's the closest you're getting to PSG.
I pick up one year. You know, next season we're having conversations. He's gonna be moving mad.
Nah, but this is it, bro. You ain't get no PSG players, bro. That's not your level, fam.
Bro, nah, we don't listen. Trust me. You're gonna see us do a madness in the market. You're gonna see a madness. I didn't say the madness was gonna be great, but you're gonna see a madness.
Sané is already a madness. I'll be honest.
So why you're being nasty? Why do you keep forcing this Sané to keep winning it? It's like there's not even any legs to it as well. Like, you keep saying this Sané thing.
You've been linked with Sané since last season, bro. These are real.
If we wanted to be here, man.
These are real links, bro. I don't know, bro. Man's in denial.
Zubamendi cool, Šeško cool. You're nasty, man. Man are saying Sané. There's no real links for the Sané thing. That you're just being thrown in here.
Brother, it's been a whole year you've been getting linked to this Donny, bro.
Sana, don't come here, man. Don't come here, man. Please.
Bro, and they're saying that the Zubimendi thing's not over the line as well, bro. They're saying it's not over the line, bro. The owner of the club was
for Arsenal, you're a bad boy. If you
owner of
don't
the club
stand for us,
said
you're
nothing's
shit.
been agreed, bro. After you, man, got
calm, bro.
Fabrizio doing the Bandulu, here we go, and that. And man saying,
I don't know who told Romano to open his mouth and do all of that, but you know when we knock, these players come, bro. Like, yeah, it's calm. We're getting these guys, bro. Declan Rice didn't want to know nothing about Pep when big Mikel Arteta wrote you. We do this, mate. We do this. We do this. Trust me, madness is happening this summer. God, please don't make me look down, man. Yeah, I don't even know what a madness is, but a madness is happening.
Peak, bro. I'll be honest.
We just need the right players. We don't need to spend money. Like, we just need to buy the right players.
I hear it. Yeah,
whoever the striker is, watch. Like, anyone who doubts Šeško, it's going to be a tough 6 to 12 months, but I promise you, one day, and I might even get clipped up, but one day you lot are going to bread. One day you lot are going to bread. And I'll have my day in court.
But listen.
Šeško's a bad boy. You might not like his playing style and whatnot. He's a quality player. Trust me, he's a quality player.
I don't know about all that.
You talk to the people who work in football, you can see that they think he's an emerging talent. He's got unique qualities, the way he runs.
I hear that. They thought that about Rasmus Højlund, bro. This is why this emerging talent thing is dead.
Nah, Šeško's different though, man. Šeško's different. I've watched him. I'm not gonna lie, I used to like Højlund as well, and then he went United. No, but he don't believe in himself. Šeško believes in himself, man. Them cold-hearted Eastern European man, he's serious, man. He's here for one thing and one thing only.
Nah, I don't know,
as long as he scores goals, I don't care, man.
Listen, bro. Listen, they had the same energy for Mykhailo Mudryk, yeah, and you man dodged a grenade there. So
nah, he would have been lit at us. He would have been lit at us. Trust me, he would have been lit.
He would have still been tripping over the football. It would have been the same thing. It's a different shirt.
But yeah, wait, why am I backing Mudryk, man? Fuck Mudryk, man. Right. yeah, I just deep it. Yeah, fuck Mudryk, man. Pussy.
This is what I'm saying. So I don't really know, bro. It's not looking good, bro. I don't think Šeško's there. I mean, you lot need to go all out and get Gyökeres, bro.
I don't even know who that is, man. I ain't rating guys from the Portuguese league and that. We've seen Carlos Vinicius and all of that, but I've got my agendas. I've done a complete 360 when it comes to Gyökeres. Of course, I wanted him, but I'm ready to agenda him. Gyökeres, if you don't sign for Arsenal, it's dark, man. I'm gonna dedicate to hating because I sold myself to dream that we're getting you. You know, I saw the David Ornstein thing come out that Berta likes him. Clearly, certain managers won the battle, man.
I hear it. You lot, make sure we get these lights up, man. Big up everyone inside. We've been linked with Estupinian here now. I think he's a baller still. I can't lie, but I don't know how real these links are. He's got the same
back three, man.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Do you know what I'm saying? As a wing back, innit? Left wing back.
But Brighton are gonna. That's the thing. When you go into Brighton, you're just gonna get fleeced.
We're gonna get cooked. You know them.
They're just gonna zang you.
They're gonna want
zang everyone, really.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he does have injury issues, yeah, and also they're saying he's got the same agent as Lenny Euro, in it. So it's one of them ones where the club already got a good relationship with his agent, but bro,
that could also be where the links are coming from as well. Like the journalist just forcing it.
Player, though, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good,
and he's Premier League proven, blood. If they're trying to get him for left wing back, yeah, cool. Like, I think that's a very shrewd move.
But didn't you just get what's the youth, man? The black youth, man. Did you just buy a left back? The black youth.
Yeah, we just got Dorgu. Dorgu's only he's young though. This Estupinian, I think, is 26, 27 or something. You know them way there. So it's one of them ones. I think Dorgu's good, but but Estupinian is an upgrade.
Yeah, two decent left wing backs. Can't go wrong.
It's an upgrade. You know what I mean? And so it's one of them ones. Man, I say now he's injury prone. See, I don't even know in it, but I don't know whether he is or whether he isn't, bruv. All I know is, yeah, he's an upgrade. So
man, love saying the injury prone thing, and I don't doubt it. There might be truth.
They said the same thing about Mazraoui. Then he came to Man United.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro. So
that's what I'm saying. Is a man actually injury prone, or has he had a mad layoff one time? And it's just been an injury hit season, because people say that about Isaac. Now, I could be wrong, but when was the last time you heard Isaac was out for time?
Yeah, they do say that he's got injury. He's injury prone. That is a tag that he can't shake off.
And it's one of them things, when you say it bare, I'm not saying it's wrong, but when you say it bare, man, it just becomes gospel, and nobody really fine tunes it or really looks at it.
Yeah.
So is it legit? Like, maybe. And again, I ain't got no.
Was injury prone as well, and he's been
exactly
all season.
Sometimes it's the club things, you know. Like, how many times have you seen a man can't stay fit, goes to another club, he's always ever present? Sometimes it's one of those things. I don't know, man.
Facts. Man said, do you think? Yeah, the Mateta, bro. Like I told you, that
Yeah, I
like,
do.
I reached out
To United, yeah, I do.
I reached out to a source, and United have definitely been in contact with him.
Bro,
That's
Black Fabrizio Romano Rants, boy. Sauces and that. Let's go.
bro. I've got when it comes to Crystal Palace, I can find out stuff. You know them ones. Like so that definitely there was contact, but that's all I know. That they were in contact. That's all I know. But just because they were in contact, that doesn't mean that he's not third or fourth choice. You know them.
Yeah, yeah.
So it doesn't really it doesn't say much. But
And
they were
talking don't
definitely
mean anything. But everybody's talking to everyone. Like bids, agreed, medicals. This is where you take it seriously. Everyone's chatting to everyone about transfers.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just one of those things where they definitely did reach out to his. There's been contact, but yeah, he would be my first choice striker. But it just doesn't mean that that's gonna happen.
First choice.
That's my first choice out of who we've been linked with.
Well, so ideal world, yeah, cool. You got Gyökeres, Šeško, Mateta. I don't know whoever else, but Mateta is your first choice.
He's not available now because he's going Saudi
as well. Like
he's going Saudi, Osimhen. So he's kind of.
If all of them were like, you could grab all of them. Like, where did they all rank?
Mateta for me. Now I mean, he's Premier League proven. He's at a similar age to Gyökeres. They're at that 27 years old mark where them man know who they are as footballers. That's important.
That's what I'm saying for us. What I wanted.
Yeah, they know who they are, bro. I'm like these young
good
players,
moments, the bad moments. You know who you are as a forward. Yeah,
that's it. Like even when we're watching football now and we're seeing like Rasmus at United, it's like man's having an identity crisis. Like you don't know if he's a poacher. You don't know if he wants to link play. You don't know if he wants to be on the floor. He wants to be on his feet. Man, just like bro, nothing's working for man. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you're older and you're more mature and you just know who you are,
you've had the good and bad moments in your career. You know where you stand now.
Grounded and the game doesn't get away from you like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So man say Mateta don't score, but Mateta has scored what? What do you mean? In the last 2 seasons in the Prem, he's got like 30 odd goals in the last.
Yeah, man, you need to VAR them comments. I'm not saying you're wrong, but like when we're saying things, we need to see evidence.
Yeah, he's got like 30 goals in the last 2 seasons. Yeah,
14 goals this year in 37 games played this year for Palace in the Premier League. 14 goals. If I go back to last season, once it loads. If you are going to load, last season he got 16 and 35 still.
Yeah, well, there you go, 16, 14, 30 goals in the last season.
It's pretty good ass stats, mate. You're being a bit harsh about he doesn't score goals.
Plays for Crystal Palace that doesn't score goals, bro. Like, how do you man. Like, where'd that come from?
Since my man come in, he's changed his life. Glasner's or whatever his name's changed his life. There was a time he was Bandulu in the Prem. He's changed his life. He was shit for a time. Let's be real.
They play the same system that we're trying to play as well. So Mateta is. For me, when I look at everything, the fact that he's Premier League proven, he's at that age as well now, where if he signs for United, he breaks into that senior France squad as well because he's competing with only like.
You don't look it, but he's 27.
Yeah, he's competing with Colomwani and them man there, bro. He could definitely get into the squad. He's looking. It's that move now. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got the link play. He already knows the system. He plays in the system right now, bro. So. He fits the profile of player that we should be targeting at the stage that we're at right now. We don't.
The only issue with him, Rants, is that if you're Palace, you probably are going to lose Eze, probably going to lose Gurhi. You probably get to hold on to Wharton. Do you want to let Mateta go as well? You man have got Europe as well.
I don't think they lose both of them because they've got Europe. Because they've got Europe, I think they keep Eze. You know, no, I think Eze's been priced out of a move.
True.
I think Eze only leaves if Tottenham come in and put down like a mad bid for Eze. Then I can see Eze leaving. But I don't really see Eze leaving, you know, because Crystal Palace will price him out. And it's one of them ones.
I think he's gone. I'll be real. I think he's gone.
I think Eze's didn't Eze sign didn't he sign a new deal recently?
Unless he signed a new deal, but nah, man, I reckon Eze's gone, fam. Mateta has a year left on his deal. Okay, Mateta's gone then. Eze stays. Mateta's gone.
So I reckon we can get him for like 35. They
zang themselves if United get in for 35, Palace, you're zanging yourself. Fleece them, please.
Yeah, no, but it's last season, bro. You can't afford to let man go into the last year of his deal. That's crazy.
They might have they got an option of another year. They must do, man. Guess we'll never know, boy. Like, it's dark for it's dark. But then even that, if you're Glasner, yeah, obviously what you said, especially around the World Cup, is true. But do you say to Mateta, especially if you got that relationship, just give me one more year, man. Look how you was rated in the league before I came, and now just give me one more year in Europe. You can leave next season. A bit like, ironically, clearly what Leipzig have told Šeško. Very different dynamics. We get the point. And then, as you know, it might not be enough when the bigger clubs come calling for you. But as you know, he can obviously play on the fact of, yo, we won an FA Cup, we got into Europe. We're doing all right. We're going to bring in some quality. We want to hold on to players, yada, yada, yada. Be interesting to see what's going on, man. Be interesting.
This is it. Man said Chelsea are exploring the cost of a move for Nico Williams. Bruv, Chelsea.
How many black wingers do they want?
Bro, Chelsea are the most chaotic team, yeah, when it comes, bro.
Probably they sniffed for Ashley Fatty as well.
Yeah, bro. They just want to sign everyone, bro. They're mad chaotic. It's crazy, you know. Man said now they got Champions League. Nico Williams. What are you doing with Nico Williams, bro?
That means Sancho gets sent back then, because how many left wingers do you want?
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And they said that they keeping Sancho. Like, so what are they doing? Like,
and they have the Quenda you as well. Bro, I can't lie. Chelsea fans, there's no way they can keep up with how many players they got. They got the Brazilian arriving as well.
Quenda's the season after, I believe.
But there's too many dons.
There is obviously Mudryk, yeah. Mudryk's cooked in it. No, I mean that drugs ban. He ain't coming back. You know that one.
He's laughing though. I swear he's on a 7-8 year deal. He's laughing though.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. But I don't know if drugs ban goes down as gross misconduct. I think they might be able to terminate that.
Surely got to owe him some peace though, man. Chelsea love a nitty in their team like Mutu, but Chelsea love crackhead players, bro. They love nitties, man. At least when we had the geezers, when we had nitties, they were still able to play football. These man are nitties. They still got Madueke. Nah, these man love a nitty. Yeah, how can Mudryk's decision making on the pitch is one thing? How can it be worse off it? Like fucking hell, geezer.
No, it's nuts, bro. I can't lie. The Madueke thing's killing me, bro. Hey, that performance in the final was nuts. Chelsea got to sell him though.
Yeah,
they got to sell him, bro. Man doing up dreams and nightmares, bro. That guy's stealing a living, bro. I swear down.
He thinks he's shower as well. He actually thinks he's cold.
Crazy, you know. Like it's actually mental. Like, bro, like he's literally there Garnacho, blood. Like when I see it play, like he's washed. He's rubbed.
But at the same time, like what? He's got England call up. He's playing. He's won a trophy.
England, yeah, and man is bro. Like man was in the England squad ahead of some real players, you know.
That's why I can't even hate, because it's working for him. I think he's shit, but like, he's living a movie. He's actually living a movie.
It's crazy.
It's so horrible.
It's crazy, bro. So it'll be interesting, bro, because bro, he should not be playing Champions League football. It's mental.
Disgracing it.
Yeah, it's mental when you think about it. So like Chelsea getting linked with Nico Williams, but bro, I can't lie. That side of the pitch there, that's not really sorted for them.
Fugazi.
That's not sorted. So now it's going to be interesting. Yeah, like ahead of Jared Bowen is crazy. Jared Bowen's clear, bro.
Bowen needs to leave West Ham, man. You know, you're not respectfully to West Ham. You're not, unless it's a Rice thing where you can't deny him. You're not getting your flowers, bro. You should have been in the England squad.
Actually, a decent player, Jared Bowen.
I'm having Bowen at Arsenal tomorrow, bro. Yeah, they're the kind of, in terms of the skill set, they're the kind of. That's why I like Mbeumo. I know we ain't seen really Mbeumo play off the right or the left yet, but I look at the same way with Bowen. We all know football here. That man can play across the front three. In the squad, it can work. Yeah, they can just plug and play. You can't be the main man, but you can be one of the main men.
Them man are coming from smaller teams where they've had more responsibility as well than they're gonna have at these big clubs. You know,
I've man seen Bowen on the counter-attacking transition. It's dark, bro. You don't want to buck into that.
Man are looking at them as one of the talisman in their team, you know, like, and these man they're performing week in, week out more times because they have to. If they don't perform, the team don't get points, blood.
This is what I'm saying.
Them kind of man can't afford to have a bad day. You know, when man are at a smaller club, when you're looking at them, it's like, bro, if they don't turn up, bro, that could be the difference between points and no points.
Yeah, it's dark for your team if they don't. So when you surround them, man, with a couple more players, Bob's your uncle, isn't it, mate? Really? Like, you're lit.
Nah, Bowen's a player, man. So it's one of them. What's that?
And he can play up front.
Yeah, this ain't true, Brad. You know them ones. Man said it's the last day and that. Man said it's the last day. It's like, how do you know that? You know what I mean? Man like Abu, yeah, is talking like he was in the room, cuss. You know the ones that man said today's the last day and that.
Worst comes to worst, I'm becoming a journalist, man. Man can just cap unprovoked, but there's no way of
Bro,
verifying,
this
no
is
credentials.
crazy. Man said,
Abdul,
yeah,
I hope you're right because you got some seasoning as opposed to the typical journalist. But
you
man ain't
know, man
believing
said
no one called
today's
Abu,
the
blood.
last day I was there, bro. I made the coffees and that. You know
Yeah,
the
man
ones
ain't
I made
believing
the
Abu
coffees and
Latifah. Big up you, but come on, cuz. Come on,
that.
come on, cuz. Come on.
Brother, what? Man said, yeah, nah, I
Taking
was
the fucking
there.
piss geezer. You talking
Yeah,
about?
brother, talk about it's the last day, you know. Brother, relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Relax. It is a big offer, though, that he's never going to get again. And this is why I think he has to seriously consider it. And this is why I think that there's a chance he does take it. Because not only is it a
Red.
once in a lifetime offer for Bruno, but it is for Man United as well. Because no one's going to come in and offer Man United that stupid amount of money for a brother that's 31, bro. That's crazy.
I think those. I don't think Amarin wants to do it, but I think Bruno could be tempted, and I think those above you, like if you're Jim Radcliffe, you're like, you know what, fuck it, mate. You know what I mean? Like
But the
100
fact,
million quid.
if the manager don't want to do it, it's like, brother, you're not thinking in the best interest of the club. Do you know what I mean? Because this isn't really a deal, yeah.
This gives you more. If you're a real manager, that gives you that could be your guy, yeah. But that gives you money to flex and maneuver and find replacements, like what Wenger's and the Alex Fergusons and the Jose.
If you believe in yourself, if you believe in yourself as a coach, then you're saying to the board, "Yo, I don't want to lose my man, but if he wants to leave, yo,
get me this guy for 30 odd million quid, and I'm gone."
This is what we can do. I'd be looking at it as an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? I'll be looking at it as an opportunity to really stamp my image on this team, yeah, and get more players in. Because I'll say to them, yo, he can leave, but if you get XY, I want 2 players in when he leaves.
Plus, you're gonna get Peas from Garnacho. I don't know why you lot didn't sell him to Chelsea in January or whatever happened there. You lot should get your bread.
I don't know.
Wasn't it like 70 million? You lot should have got your bread.
Himself out of a move because he asked for too much money or something like that.
Hey, someone needs to slap him, man. He actually too many shit guys believe in their source too much at these clubs. Too many guys.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, bro. But for me, when I'm looking at the situation, the manager should say, yo, listen, he can leave, but I want 2 players to replace him. I need that. I need guarantee that the money that we get for him is going to be reinvested in the squad. And if it is, he can leave, bro. As a manager, you want this team to look as much like your team as possible. And if that means a player you like has to leave, they have to leave.
Exactly. And the season you lot have had, like, bro, everyone should, in quote unquote, bar the obvious, should be available. Like, because no one's played out their skin to say you're unsellable.
Yeah.
Especially someone that's 30 turning 31. Yeah, Bruno had a good run of form towards the end of the year, and he's a polarizing guy. And I guess for Amarin, he's clearly your eyes and ears in the changing room and that. Bro, shot that. If you believe in yourself, shot that.
No, facts. Ineos are business people, and this offer makes business. Yeah, it makes business sense. 100 mil for a 31-year-old. Jim ain't stupid. Romano said Al Hilal are willing to pay whatever. They are, bro, because, bro, they wanted, what do you call him? They wanted Mo Salah. Mo Salah stayed in Liverpool. So now they've got that Mo Salah money and they need to make a statement, sign it somewhere. You know what I mean? And obviously Salah's like the face of like football in the Middle East. Like, so
he'll be over there one day.
Yeah, the fact that they wanted Salah is one of them things where the Salah money was there. They're just trying to reinvest it in another name.
Exactly.
So get that money, bro. If they can get 100 mil for Bruno, get the money, bro. What are you talking about? And that cash injection would be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous for us. That would change our whole summer. So we have to be considering that shit.
I come by Jesus, man. He's injured, but it's cool, man. Come, man. Patting up, Berta, patting up over in Saudi, please.
Facts. And yes, it is. Big up for the super chat. It was just the Bruno was sold. And yeah, that did help fund the rebuild at Sporting. It did. I believe that Bruno got sold just before Amarim came in. I think Bruno
lightning can strike twice.
Yeah, I think Bruno got sold in the January, and then I think Amarim's rebuild would have started that summer. So it would have been the Bruno money. So yeah, bro, it is what it is. Man said he made his intentions clear, informed them that he wants Onana sold as he speaks of bringing his own goalkeeper. Yeah, bro, get this guy out of it. It's a must.
I completely forgot Onana was you man's keeper.
Brother, but you're the only person that forgot, blood. You know them ones there. We can't get away from it, bro. Know what I'm saying? We can't get away from it, brother. I'll be real. So yeah, Onana has to.
He's
leave.
another one shot that to thingy, man.
Bro,
To
I see.
Saudi.
Yeah, bro, I see. I see Saeed saying that he's worried Onana staying. I can't see it, bro. I feel like the manager just wants
Yeah,
him out.
no. Exactly.
So
That's
yeah,
me. Like, who else is there to get, bro? Like, you got 2 shit keepers. You need to get a decent, like, steady pair of hands.
yeah,
Like,
bro, man need a goalkeeper where everyone knows this is our number one. There's no debates. The fact that these
you
men
don't even have to be amazing. Just you're steady.
yeah, bro, like these men are very close to each other in terms of ability, which is spooky in itself, bro, because there's not a clear number one or number two, which I don't like. So we need to sort that out. You know what I mean? Hey, big up the chat, man. It's saying 1-1 already, bro.
Come on, Jan, man. Hey, get me. I was keeping quiet when I saw they said Nigeria's winning 1-0 live, bro. Rice peace to the world and back. Shut up, dickheads. We're winning that. Like dickheads chatting bare shit.
Hey, bro,
Dead. You're mad.
Yeah, man said 1-1 already. It's crazy.
Go get me a second, lads.
Ah, bro, I can't lie, bro. This is a mad thing, bro.
We got Wakanda, but we're tearing that down today. Safe. Like, let's go.
Bro. Nah, if we win, it's mad though. I can't lie.
If we win, it's mad, but I'm sure
gonna be mad.
We're Bandulu. That's so bad.
Man shouldn't be winning against them, man. Them man have got fucking.
Charles, we should not be beating Nigeria.
Them man got like 100 million people in their country or something like that, bro. You know them ones against a little 2 million and that, bro. Man ain't supposed to. That come on, man ain't supposed to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? We're not supposed to do nothing against them, man. There, bro. I'll be honest.
Please, we need to start getting random mixed race youths, guys from Brazil for no reason. We need to start cheating. Man. We need to start get bare English youths. Like even someone like Sancho. I know you don't know your dad. You definitely never been Jamaican in your life, but you
idiot, can man. What's wrong with you, blood? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm using Sancho as an example. Them kind of man, bro. You know the mixed race youths that say they're Jamaican.
Sancho's dad's about blood.
Big up Sancho's dad. But I think the example of the mixed race youths. All right, cool.
From like St. Lucia or something.
Morgan Gibbs White, bro. Forget all the little smally things, man. I'm Bayesian as well.
Maybe Gibbs White, bro. You know,
anyone in the Caribbean, let's just say you're Jamaican, bro. They ain't gonna check the statistics and shit, man. Just play for us, man. Just play, bro. You know, just play. Miles Lewis Kelly, it's not too late, man. Dead the England thing. 1 year he's all Nigerian, brother. Play for us, man.
A real yardie. He should have definitely been playing for.
Should have done it, man. Should have done it, man. We need these youths, man. That's why I rate Nigeria. Nigeria know how to get the English-born ones to stop acting up and go play for them. I hear it. We need to do that.
They got what? They got Lookman and Thingy in it.
Lookman. More the diaspora needs to start playing for the people.
What's his name? Bruv, that was at you lot. That's at Fulham now. Fucking the you.
Smith Rowe.
Nah, the other you. What are you talking about? Awobi,
Nelson.
Awobi, yeah, them man there.
I don't know. Is Nelson? Is he from Africa or Caribbean? I thought he was Zimbabwe. I'm not gonna lie.
Nelson sounds like a yard man, bro.
I actually don't know. For some reason, I don't know. It's been a while. I actually think Reece Nelson might be from Zimbabwe in that, you know. I'm being serious. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's not. I don't know. I'm sure
he is Zim. That's a mad thing.
Yeah. I knew. Yeah, my mind was playing tricks me. Yeah.
Hey, mad thing. Well, man said Nelson's from Zim, you know. Yeah,
well, then, Barkley playing for Nigeria is mad. You know he has never seen his Nigerian side. You know he's never been there. Come on, man.
Who's that?
We need to go on.
Yeah, bro. Man had a little stew. You get me?
Yeah, if that. You know his mom hates the other side.
Stew thing, bro. You get me? That's what it was. A grandma stew, blood. Man said Zim, you know. Reece Nelson. Zim. That's a madness.
Yeah, he bust case, but that name is not sounding. You get me? What it needs to sound like.
Yo, that's crazy, you know. That's actually crazy, man. I didn't know that. That is a madness. But yeah, it makes sense, actually. It makes sense still.
And then someone said Nelson's Jamaican. I don't know. Nelson needs to rise up where he's saying it's where he's from. Because I thought he's from Zim.
His mom's from Yard, and what? His dad's from where? So what? So he's got a Yard mom and a half dad. Is mad.
He had to be a footballer still. I'm really.
Yeah. Fairs. You know them way there. No, I mean that's
playing for Jamaica would have been dark, man. Come on, man. It would have been great in terms of ability. But
them man should have, you know. Like that's what I'm saying. There's better man. If them man actually were about it, it could have been a madness still.
But we don't know them kind of man. We don't know your Wakanda until you say so. You could, yeah. if it was many years ago, you could pass for certain other things, and you won't be in the field or the house. You could be cool. You could be calm. I don't know.
Yeah, look, man saying that Murphy rejected Nigeria, Jacob Murphy, but to play for who?
Murphy, you're acted. You might not
Yeah,
know.
like,
Again,
to
another
play
one
for
who
who?
doesn't know one side of his family. But Murphy, you're acted. You are not rolling where England's concerned. I'm not even buying you. Play for Nigeria. That's a big country. Stop buying it. Why do
Yeah,
they keep doing that?
I have no idea. It's weird, but you know what? Man heard that their FAs are fuckeries, isn't it?
That's what I was gonna say. The FAs are on antics. I remember many years ago. Yeah, I went to a kick it out event, and there was this like guy that used to work in the Jamaican FA. I was like to him, like, very innocently, like, what do you think has to change for us to get better? He's like, certain people need to die. When I heard that, dog, like, all right, cool. For me, he said that God strike me that if I'm lying, I'm flying. He said certain people need to die. From I hear that, safe.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I can't lie.
Corruption, man.
Nah, it is bad though. Do you know what I'm saying? I was at an event with one of the brothers from the Jamaican FA. When was this? This would have been, was it this year? Yeah, I think it would have been at the start of this year or the end of last year, blood. And yeah, blood, because them man book the flights, them man do everything. And I was chatting to this brother and he told me, yeah, it's a bit, you get me, it's a bit mad
Too
still.
gazy. Did you see
it's
Mick
a bit mad.
Antonio talking about with Harry Pinero how they finessed him, bro? They're on idiot.
Yeah, get man to pay for his own flights and them things.
Man, yeah, man, I can understand the foolish. It's bare foolishness, man. This is what's holding the people them back, man. It's just bare foolishness. Bare fool. It's crabs in a barrel corruption versus, I don't know, English and American corruption. It's dark, man.
Yeah, no, it's nasty work still. So I can't lie, bro. It's just one of them ones, but that's never gonna change, innit? That's never gonna change. Any bit of money. Like I remember what they done to the ladies team and that. I think it's during the World Cup and that.
Bare fuckery. See what I'm saying?
And they didn't get their money. Well, they got their money eventually, but it was a fuckery. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even remember Aubameyang, because Aubameyang, I'm not saying he would have won World Cups and that, but someone like Aubameyang probably could have played for France. He did the Gabon thing. You got someone like Aubameyang fucking sleeping on the floor
in the airport. Blood, hey brother, that was crazy, you know. You know, with no security.
Designed to lose, bro.
Aubameyang, you know. Like, this is crazy. That's what Leon Bailey was saying. He was like, hold on, brother. Like, I'm Leon Bailey, you know. You know what I'm saying? And you got man out here with no security, yeah. You got man running up in my face with cameras and that. Like,
we're done, bro.
And it's like, bro, what are we doing here?
We're done, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna make it out the hood. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna make it out the hood. So the 1-2 talented players we get, they're gonna play for England. And you're English when we're winning. You're fucking nignog when you miss penalties. We know how this thing is set. We know how it's set. We know how it's set. It's dark. This is the life we live, man.
It is indeed. Oh, that Jamaican equalizer was cold though. Still, I see man get jets.
I didn't even see it. Was it bagger?
Yeah, the links in the chat, bro. My man turned on the jets, bro. I swear down.
Right, someone said the link again, man.
Yeah, it's there, bro. It's not even high up still. Hey,
all right, let me see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Don't let me down. You know what? It's the best goal I've seen this season. Shameless thing. Immediately.
Hit man with the jets, bro. Down the outside, man.
Hurry up and load, bro.
Proper delivery, bro.
Sleep on us.
I can't lie. No, proper things, bro.
I like the caption. Jamaica equalized immediately. See retaliation. Okay. Left wing. Okay.